What's going on, guys? Welcome and welcome back to Adulting Makes Me Wine. I'm your girl Chris, and if Adulting makes you wine too, then we might as well wine together. Happy Wine Down Wednesday, first and foremost. And this Wine Down Wednesday, we're doing something a little bit different. So we are not going to be getting into a new wine, although my glass will be filled in just a few seconds. But instead of talking about one particular wine, I wanted to, tell you guys or give you all some tips on how to expand your palate. I get a few questions on social media about different wines and just how people can start trying new wines. They want to try new wines, but they're afraid because they kind of have a favorite and they're just trying to get out of their comfort zone. So I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to expand your palate. And yes, I will be sipping some wine. So let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm gonna go fill my glass and I'll be right back with my 5 tips on how to expand your palate. All right, guys, so I am back with my glass of wine. It's Wine Down Wednesday, so if you are not winding down and watching this video with a glass filled, then you need to pause this video, go grab your glass, fill it with whatever you need to fill it with, and then come back and join me, okay? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Okay, so by now you should have your glass and you should be ready for this conversation, okay? All right, so what is expanding your palate? Expanding your palate is really just trying something new, trying something that you wouldn't ordinarily go for. So if you're like a lot of people, you have a go-to wine, you know the brand, you know the varietal, you know how much it costs, you know the name of it, and that's your go-to. Every time you're in the store, you're gonna go straight for that wine because that's what you're used to, that's what you love. But perhaps you want to try something different, you wanna get out of your comfort zone. You might be trying to pick out a wine to take to an event, to take to a dinner party, to give someone as a gift. For any reason you want to expand your palate, I'm going to give you 5 tips on trying something new and expanding your palate, okay? So the first one that I want to get into is trying your favorite varietal, but from a different wine region. Okay, so if you watched my video 2 videos ago on wine words that we should all know. Okay, a varietal is just the specific type of grape used to make a particular wine. Okay, so if your favorite varietal is a Riesling, or it might be a Chardonnay, or a Chenin Blanc, Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot. If you know your favorite varietal, try your favorite varietal but from a different wine region. So if your favorite wine is a Cabernet Sauvignon from California or from Napa Valley, Sonoma County, from California, try that same Cabernet Sauvignon or whatever varietal from France. Or try a French Cabernet Sauvignon. Try a Italian or an Australian Cabernet Sauvignon. Different regions grow their grapes maybe differently. It might taste a little bit different because of the climate. So I encourage you, step number 1, to try your favorite varietal but from a different wine region, okay? And right along with that, number 2, try your favorite varietal, but from a different winemaker, okay? So if you're, let's say your favorite or your go-to Riesling is from Black Girl Magic, okay? Try a different Riesling. Try a Riesling, but from a different maker or a different brand. That might also play a part in it. How long they aged the wine, or how long that they, age the grapes. Different ingredients go into the winemaking process. Every winemaker or brand might have their own, winemaking process. So it might taste a little bit differently. You might even want to try a drier Riesling. If you are into Rieslings, you know that Rieslings vary from very dry to very sweet. So if your favorite is a Riesling, maybe try a drier Riesling, or if you like dry Riesling, try a sweeter Riesling from a different winemaker. That will also introduce you to different brands, different brands that are out there. Try something different. You might want to put your friends on to something new. So definitely try that. Let me know how it works. Number 3, try a different wine from your favorite wine brand or your favorite winemaker. Okay, so let's say your favorite winemaker is Charles Woodson Intercept, right? Like you like that particular wine from, let's say it's Chardonnay, Charles Woodson's Intercept Chardonnay. Okay, maybe try a different wine from his collection. Try Charles Woodson's Red Blend, or his Sauvignon Blanc, or whatever the case may be, Cabernet Sauvignon. He has a bunch of different wines. So if you like him as a winemaker, try one of his other wines that you haven't tried before, something that you wouldn't normally go to. That's a good way to just open up your palate, try something new, and also it supports your favorite, you're still supporting your favorite winemaker or your favorite brand. So I think that's a really good tip. Number 4, I would say try your favorite wine but from a different vintage. Also, if you watch my video from, I think, the vocabulary video, a vintage is the year that the grapes were harvested. So if you like a Cabernet Sauvignon and right now your favorite vintage is from 2020, try to go back. Maybe try to find a Cabernet Sauvignon from 2018 or 2017. I think different vintages, especially when it's aged longer, it just gives it a different taste. That might also help you expand your palate just a little bit. And that's just like, just starting out when you're still trying to start your wine journey and expand your palate. Start small. Start with your favorite varietal, but just kind of play around with it. Try it from a different vintage, from a different wine region, a different wine maker. Those are just little tips on how to expand or how to start trying something new. And my last tip, number 5, is definitely go into a wine store, okay? And ask questions. Ask questions. Ask the staff or the sommeliers or what have you. Ask them different questions. Ask for their opinions and their recommendations. Tell them what kind of wines that you are used to drinking, and then tell them what you wouldn't mind trying. Now, if you really just want to stay sweet, they might have different recommendations. They might have something that you've never tried before that is a sweet wine. Or they might have something that's just a little bit off dry, that's maybe not as sweet, that you might also enjoy. And yeah, just step out of your comfort zone. Try pairing these wines with a different food. Maybe try it in your favorite wine cocktail, or try to make a wine cocktail out of it. So definitely don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask for recommendations, and just step out of your comfort zone. Okay, I believe me, I go to Total Wine and I will spend hours in Total Wine asking questions and following the sommelier around while he or she shows me different options based on what I have explained to them. Okay, if you love champagne, try a sparkling wine from a different wine region. Okay, if you really like sparkling wine from France, if your favorite is champagne from Champagne, France, try a cava from Spain, or you might want to try a Prosecco from Italy, or sparkling wine from California. Definitely don't be afraid to expand your palate. And another tip, this wasn't one that I had written down, was to go to wine tastings. Okay, go to wine tastings. You can taste a bunch of different wines for however much they charge. I know some of these restaurants will charge, you know, $10, $15 for a wine tasting, and you get to taste as many wines as you can within a particular time frame, or for, you know, a certain amount. Okay, so definitely go to different wine tastings, go to different festivals, try different wines with friends, have a wine night at your house and have everybody bring a different bottle. Okay, and then taste what your friends like. It's a bunch of different ways out here to get out of your comfort zone and try something different. You just have to be open-minded and willing to explore. That's all. You just have to be willing to explore different wine regions, vintages, wine brands. You just have to be willing to take it a step further. So definitely good luck to you. I don't know who I'm talking to out there that that wants to expand their palate, but if I'm talking to you right now, good luck on your wine journey. Good luck on expanding your palate. I really hope that you find what you're looking for. I hope that you find something new and something different, and I hope you really enjoy it. So without further ado, thank you so much for watching this video. If you are looking for more tips and tricks, follow me on Instagram at adultingmakesme_wine on Instagram, and comment down below what other videos you want me to do, and I will try to get those out for you. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. All right, guys. Bye.